Hello, Boss Word. Welcome to Boxing Block Center. Deontay Wilder has told the unified heavyweight ruler of the whole wide world, Anthony Joshua, that he will regret not accepting the $50 million offer he made, before to make that happen. That Joshua rejected the offer. You know, he doesn't know why Joshua did that, and Joshua has been brainwashed by his people, and Joshua this, Joshua that, Joshua blah blah blah. Water is very obsessed with Joshua, but he says he isn't, but he is. Water still feel like, hey, I have never made up to $50 million in my career, so having to give that money to Joshua was something huge for him. I don't know if Joshua has made more than 50 million throughout his career, but I think so. He has made, of course, he has made more than that. But for one fight, no, he hasn't. But he can do that in two fights maximum, or let's say 3 fights, or more than that in 3 fights. And Joshua is not a guy that wants to sell his soul for $50 million. You know what I mean? I know that amount. I haven't seen that amount before. I've never had a $50 million in my hand. I don't know about it. But money is the root of all evil. You know what I mean? So that $50 million, was it genuine? I don't think so. Okay? Because why I say it wasn't real is because, listen, Chelowenko had admitted and confessed that he pleaded Frank Warren, and Beat Sport to try getting something up together so that fight can be broadcasted or televised on Beat Sport box office, which isn't going to happen. So Beat Sport would have definitely contribute because they have money, you know what I mean? They can do that. So all the TV broadcasters would have done that. They would have gotten that money from it. That means Joshua would not have to give all his rights to Wilder and his team. Joshua wouldn't have a say about how that fight plays out, where the fight takes place. Deontay Wilder and his team on a contract. We have everything on advantage, meaning Deontay Wilder become the A side. Why Joshua have all the belts, and Joshua is the one who is going to draw the crowd, and Joshua's name will be used to sell that fight because people value Joshua more than Deontay Wilder, whether you like it or not. It's just the truth, okay? It is the truth. People value Anthony Joshua more than Deontay Wilder because if you look at the financial or commercial power of Joshua and Wilder, you can see there's a huge difference between those guys, okay? Wilder is being sponsored by who? By who? Just tell me one juice company who sponsors Wilder. Even Wilder is sad that a lot of American companies are not even looking to Wilder and say, okay, let me sponsor this guy. They are not doing it. But Under Armour, an American company, is sponsoring AJ. Does that make sense? Normally, you have to sponsor the American fighter first before the British or foreign fighter, right? But Under Armour don't care about Deontay Wilder. Huge company, but they see Deontay Wilder, okay, this guy talks a lot, doesn't have the personality that we want, too thuggish, in my opinion. We don't want that. I know there are some company look at the image of the fighter, like let me say Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is being sponsored by Under Armour as well. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Deontay Wilder, I think his career has been a misery because everything was just done for him at the wrong time. This guy had to fight almost 35 or 39 bombs before he fought a 59 years old Luis Ortiz. Isn't that really sad, in my opinion? Or what do you think about it? Maybe I'm wrong. So Deontay Wilder should be thinking about his career and actually giving Anthony Joshua props for improving his profile. Because before Joshua, Deontay Wilder was just an unknown American fighter. And it's very sad. Very, 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 very sad. So, I don't think Joshua will regret anything about the $50 million because it wasn't real. It wasn't a real pure money. It's like a blood money, selling your soul and then not having any say in anything, regarding the fight, and the opponent will have to decide everything. Like, there's no fairness there, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Some people say, well, I hate Wilder. I don't hate Wilder. Like I always say, I like Wilder as a person. I just don't like the guy as a fighter because he talks too much. That's just my opinion. You like what you like. You know what I mean? I like Deontay Wilder as a person, but as a fighter, he talks too much and hasn't fought no one other than 59 years old Luis Ortiz. I gave him props in that fight. I think I have to give him props. He knocked out Luis Ortiz. No doubt about that. I'll give him props. But he talks himself so high, you would think this guy has beaten Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. And he would do all of it. But he hasn't done that. He hasn't even fought someone up to that caliber or that standard. You know what I mean? So, what do you guys think? Wilder, I don't know, he needs some help. He just needs to focus on this Fury fight. I think he's thinking, or he thinks that Fury is a walk in the park. Like someone just go there and blast him out. It could well be, but Fury is a tricky customer. He can give you hell and hell. So if Fury is back to his best, Deontay Wilder is going to need a miracle to win that fight because Fury is going to bore him to death, and Deontay Wilder wouldn't even know what to do in the ring. Like he's going to be following Fury around. Fury will just be changing from southpaw to orthodox and switching styles and everything, showboating and everything. Fury is a tricky customer, and the only person I know or I think that can beat him is Anthony Joshua. Joshua knows Fury very, very well. He's sparred with him as an amateur, and he knows Fury very well. So, other than that, Deontay Wilder doesn't know Fury that well, But we'll see what happens, guys. Give your thoughts below, like the video, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.